Welcome in and welcome back to the Texas Huddle. I'm your host, Rhea. That's my brother, LD. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here for a while, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, let people know that we online. We're going to get into some playoff football, man. We had an incredible weekend of football. It's in the books. The divisional round did not. It delivered. It delivered. Didn't disappoint at all. We had two overtime thrillers in one game that got out of hand fast. So we got a lot to talk about today. You know, the games was like I said, it was some great games. But before we get into that, we got to check in. Like, how you feeling today?
I'm
What you
feeling
got going?
good, boy. Feeling good, boy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, where you been? Boy, feeling great, boy.
You
I ain't
silly.
gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna talk too crazy today, man, because I'm a big heart. You know what I'm saying? It's 2026, new year, new me, man. You know, I might pass a little grace. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm ready to talk some football. Like I said, we had some great games.
Let's
Had a
get
good
it.
game last night. Watched the Natty, and so we're gonna talk about all of it today. But of course, over here we always gonna start with our standout from around the league. So as y'all come in, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you hitting that share button, especially if you're on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button because the likes just push this show into the algorithm. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our standout from around the league. Of course, we always do it from a team a player from outside our team, but of course, this is a playoff edition. So we're gonna get into our standout, who we thought stood out in the playoffs. So I'm gonna let you start first and then I'll do mine.
All right. So I know earlier in the season we was talking about, do Houston got a chance? I was like, man, the boy got a chance. As long as they got a defense, as long as they got a line, you know what I mean, and a running game, they got a chance. And that's gonna kind of lead me to my standout of the week.
Okay.
And it don't get much better than what I seen the past weekend um with Kim from Seattle, man. Like
Mhm.
they have a tight defense and an offensive line. And all he had to do was just run the route.
Right.
Run the route. 15 carries, 130 yards, like what, three touchdowns, two receptions, 39 yards or something like that.
Hmm.
Hey man, as long as you can run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, and you have a good defense this time of year, you can be a threat.
Oh, absolutely.
You can be a threat, and that's exactly what he was. He was an absolute threat, and he only touched the ball 17 times. But he was a difference maker. Every time he touched the rock, he was a difference maker.
Hmm.
And they looking dangerous. With the defense behind that running game, you can control the clock. It's cold outside. You don't want to throw the ball. Let's
Right.
run it.
Time possession always gonna win the game every
It's
time.
gonna win the game, man. So yeah, that's my standout for that boy. They'll told that
Yeah,
right.
Kendall Walker, he's always been a good running back, but I think he just get kind of forgotten because he played for Seattle. They're just not like
Mhm.
a team that they show on primetime football every week. But I'm glad he's getting his shine in the playoffs. I'm gonna go a little bit in a different direction. My receiver this week, that I had Marvin Mims. He was
Mhm.
8 for 8 targets, 8 receptions, 93 yards, and he had that winning touchdown. Well, he had the touchdown that sent the game into
Right,
overtime. Of course,
right.
the Bills came back, but Marvin Mills stepped up in the time that his team needed him. And Cortland Sutton's supposed to be the guy over there. Like he been there when Jerry Judy, but he really haven't been doing much,
Oh,
really.
it's
So
quiet. Up until like the
Marvin
fourth
Mims,
quarter.
yeah, he didn't really do much until the fourth quarter. But Marvin Mims, like I said, he stepped up for his team. Like 8 targets, he was perfect. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 93 yards. And like I
Mhm.
said, he had that great one-handed catch at the end. So that was my standout. That was my standout.
Say, man, I said I know damn well.
Like he hurt his back too. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, the ball was balling, man. He stepped up. He stepped up from them bars.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
But all right, we know we gotta go ahead and get into these games. And the first team on the docket, we got to talk about these Texans. Texans fans, I hope y'all in here because we on y'all head today. So the
Mm.
Patriots beat the Texans 28-16. CJ Stroud 20 for 47, 212 yards, one touchdown and four interceptions. Woody Marks was their leading carry over there. He had 14 carries, 17 yards, and then Jada Higgins was their leading receiver. He had 6 receptions for 59 yards. Of course, for the Texans, we always gonna give them a letter grade. We've been doing this all season, so give the Texans a letter grade and tell me how you think they did.
Shit, a F plus.
F plus 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 plus.
All the pluses, man. Them
My
boys, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna give them an F, man. Uh, that offense just look atrocious. and it start at the quarterback position and the offensive coordinator. He's not gonna be off the hook neither. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Hmm.
from the offensive coordinator, the offensive line, and the quarterback, they just look unprepared, unmotivated. Like they did, bro. You are in the playoffs. You do not get a chance with this type of defense. These type of defenses come around every 10 to 15 years.
Hmm.
You think about you got the 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens, the got doggone the steel curtains from the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the day. You know what I mean? The 2005 Broncos, whatever that year that was, they went crazy. The Legion of Boom, these type of defense don't come around every year.
That's true. I feel like he wasted the defense time to make the Super Bowl, just like how I feel like with the Cowboys they wasted that year. Like he wasted the defense year.
Wasted the dog. Boys don't want to get paid. So this is what I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with what you asked me. I'm giving the boys an F. Defense played great, but that offense just played so horrible. It just overshadowed what the defense did. So I'm gonna stop right there until later on because I
Okay,
want I
cool.
want to dig deep into that game a little bit.
I gave them an F as well.
Mm.
The Texans had 4 turnovers in the first half. They had a punt, a field goal, an interception, a touchdown, an interception, a punt, and an interception. And despite all of that, the defense still had them in the game.
In the game.
And I've been saying all year, CJ Stroud is the weak link on this team. He's been the weak link the whole entire season. He has not had a great season since his rookie year. Like he has been absolutely atrocious. And I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know if he's like scared or I don't know what it is. It's something in his eyes that I see every week. It's like I don't know if he's sad but I really think his confidence is just gone. And I try to give CJ a little grace because his first 2 years, they had a lot of moving parts on that offensive line. The offensive line was not good, but the offensive line played well enough for you to get a win on Sunday, and CJ didn't show up. He's the main reason why they lost that game. You turned the ball over 4 times. Now, granted, they only scored off of one of them. They had a pick six. They scored off of that, but the defense held them. Even when he turned the ball out over the last 3 times, the defense held them, and they didn't allow them to score. But yeah, I gave them boys a F. CJ hasn't looked great all year.
Yeah, they earned it. And speaking of CJ, man, I think I know I was speaking on it early in the year. Well, last year I was speaking on like ever since that Tank Dell injury, it just seemed like something like his mentality, like it just seemed like he just I don't know, man. You know how Dak sometimes be having that look like when he like in a playoff game or something, he just had that look about him like
Like deer in the headlights.
deer
Look,
in the headlights. I started to get that same sense from CJ. Like, you, bro, where your heart at, dog? Like, it's okay to make a mistake, bro.
right.
Don't make too many, but it's okay. Just bounce back. This is like a lesson for life in general. You shit gonna happen, dog.
Hmm.
Embrace it. You know what? How can I be better and move forward, dog? Don't dwell in that shit. You are the leader of the Houston Texans. For y'all are 12-5, and y'all ain't even playing y'all best ball.
Right.
Just imagine if they were playing their best ball.
All he had to do was just not turn the ball over.
Not
Just get
turn it over.
at least get a touchdown or two.
And speaking of turnovers, you said Houston, Texas had four.
Four in the
Hell
first
no.
half.
Hell no. CJ
Well,
had
that's not
four.
meant for men. He on the team. He had four.
CJ had
CJ had
all of them.
four. He had 4 turnovers in the first half. That's
All of
unheard
them.
of.
And in the group chat, before he even had it, I seen it. He was doing the same thing last week in Pittsburgh. He throwing these balls that's getting tipped. He throwing it into traffic. Like, why are you doing that? So in the group chat, in our family group chat, I was like, hey, that first, he should have 2 or 3 right now. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And as soon as I said that, probably like 2 or 3 plays later, he threw a dog an interception. His second one.
But I told you why. I told you. I said the only reason why they beat the Steelers because the Steelers really didn't have the horses over there. They only had DK Metcalf, and once you bracket DK Metcalf, they didn't really have anywhere else to go with
Got
the
nothing
ball.
else. Nothing
So I
else.
already told you this last week. I was like, he not gonna be able to do that against the Patriots.
I
Like
just I didn't see him playing this bad though. I had the
on the
Patriots
biggest
winning.
stage, on the biggest stage.
That just looks so bad, and it's so horrible because in one of the player interviews last week before the even game started, they're like, okay, like when CJ make a mistake, the defense like we pumped up, we straight, like let's go get this ball back, you give it back to him, like they already anticipating him making a mistake, dog.
Mm-hmm.
If you just listen to what these boys are saying, like the defense, okay, yeah, it's cool, he gonna make a mistake, but let's go get this ball back. We gonna score, we gonna get the ball back to our offense, and
Man, I
but them
seen
not
that.
having that mentality is wow.
Look, I seen a funny video on TikTok, and this lady was like, "Man, I know that Texans defense hate to see CJ Stroud coming." And I was like, "Man, I'll be so mad every time he take the field. I'll just be like, man,
You don't know what you're
I'm
gonna get. You
tired."
know what you probably gonna get some turnovers and inconsistency, but dog, the foul off is insane, bro. I'm not sure if you've seen this on ESPN. I actually seen it on ESPN Houston. Um, I forgot the radio station, but this boy had a 28.2 passer rating, and they said
All you
if
had to do was throw the ball in the dirt,
in
and he
the
would have
dirt,
had a higher passer rating.
uh 30, he would have had a 39 passer rating. This
That's
boy had
crazy.
a 28.2.
That's trash.
If
Me and
you
you
just
could have went
turn
out
around
there
and
and played.
spike the ball, you would have
Right,
had a
you would have had a higher pass. Me and you could have went out there and played.
dog. Let me just toss that bitch. You know
You
what I'm
could just
saying?
hand it off to the running back. Like,
You know what I'm saying? I throw that boy a screen, dog. That's crazy.
I don't
You
know
a
what happened
professional
to him.
athlete.
What you think happened between like his rookie season until now? Like his rookie season, he was amazing, but I think that was all because, like I said, a lot of teams don't have tape, so
You don't
you
got
can run
film.
amok. You can run amok in your rookie season. Nobody have tape on you. They don't know what they don't know what your tendencies are, what you're gonna do. So I think it's easier to play in your rookie season because people don't really have
Mhm.
anything to prepare for. But your
And
sophomore season, like people keep saying, "Oh, he was in the sophomore slump." Well, he in the junior slump now?
yeah, you gotta be because I expect for players to well quarterbacks in general because that second year was nowhere close to his first year. He took like a little step back, but he
Mhm.
bounced back that third and fourth year. He was straight.
Right.
CJ just keep on declining, declining, declining. And the one thing I do know is they blame Slowick. Oh,
Mhm.
he not calling plays. He not well. First of all, he had him as a defense rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Supposedly the best rookie year ever, next to Dak Prescott's what they've been saying.
Mhm.
Better than Dak's, which I disagree. That's a different story for a different day. But okay, cool. You get rid of Slowick after his second year, bro. You got a new OC, and it's the same shit. So what's the
Mhm.
problem?
Right.
And now I do know this to be a fact that him and Slowick got into it, and he was like, "No, I don't want to run it like that. This is how we run it at Ohio State." And Slowick was like, "Man,
You're
you
not
are in
in
the
Ohio
NFL now.
State. Right, you're not in Ohio
Give
State.
a damn what y'all did in Ohio State, man. This is the NFL." So
Right.
they bumped heads, and I think that's why he's gone now. They didn't see eye to eye. So I think he was just smelling himself
Mhm.
because you remember what he told Caleb Williams, "Hey man, just keep balling, man. You gonna be all right,
Yeah,
man.
after they play each other.
Oh, I'm a top five quarterback. All this here shit, bro.
Then fell off.
It ain't. You don't do that. You let other people say that for you.
Mhm.
You gonna believe that internally, but you don't say that out loud. Now people can make fun of you and talk shit. All this here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think he was just smelling himself, and reality hit him hard. Reality hit him hard. He just not mentally tough right now.
So that brings me to my next question. Like, what do you think the Texans should do with CJ Stroud?
I wouldn't give up on him. I would make him I because me personally I like CJ. I just hate he went to the Texans. They shouldn't give up on him because he showed what he could do his first year. Um he was consistent, like he was winning and he had that gall about him, like he was confident. Now I think they should give him give him another year. If it's the same things, then you know what to do. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not rocket science at that point, man. Because he still got another year to pick up a fifth player option, but I wouldn't pick that up, man. I'll go ahead and let him walk if he show the same shit next year. But he's just too good of a player. His upside is just too good to just get rid of him. You know what I
And
mean?
then next year he get it, he get his favorite weapon back. Tank Dell should be back next
Right.
year.
Right,
Of
right.
course, if Nico can stay out of concussion protocol, and I think his rookies have a lot of upside, like Jaden Higgins, Jaden Noel. I think they have a lot of upside. I don't know what they're gonna do with Christian Kirk. I don't know if they're gonna keep him around, but they might because he just bring that
They
veteran
should.
presence to that game. I
They
mean, to that
should.
team. So, yeah, like you said, give him another year. Now, if he's still the same after next year, then I probably will be trying to see what I can do in a draft of getting another quarterback.
Because if you think about it, if he have an effed up season next year, then you could still get some kind of draft capital out of him. Because he
Mhm.
not well, I can't say that because I would say he not ass. But he's just been showing. He just, I mean, that's what he's been showing lately. So you probably get like a third round, fourth round, fifth round for a trade for one. If things don't pan out, but he gotta step it up because they can't squander that defense. They probably got like 2 more years with that defense, and it's over.
Because I
It's
think
over.
Will Anderson is coming up for a contract. I think I seen that earlier today.
Right.
He's gonna want to get paid. So,
He gonna want to get
like you
paid.
said, that defense is not gonna stay together for a long time.
And he gonna want that Michael Parsons in the top defense
Miles
in
Garrett.
him. Yeah, he gonna want
Mhm.
that money, like 40
Yeah.
plus million a year, 46 million a year. CJ, if he play well, he gonna get like 300 mil. That's good, like 60 something a year.
Hmm.
Man, say
That's
y'all
what I'm
been trying
saying.
to
When you
win
have a
now.
great defense like that, like he literally wasted their year. Like a great defense. That was literally a Super Bowl caliber defense. He
Right,
wasted their year. So
right.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll get it together. But the Texans is officially out of the playoffs. No more Texas teams is in it. But we're gonna go ahead and move into this next game. We're gonna talk about your
Oh,
boy.
wait. Time out. Before we go to that game, I gotta ask you a question. Do you think they should have pulled him out?
Oh, absolutely. I would have pulled him.
You
You
would have
throw
pulled
four
him?
interceptions in the first half, I would have put Mills in. Like 4 interceptions. We talking about in the first half. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm pulling you. I gotta give my team an opportunity to win. Seriously.
Right. I
I
was
would
thinking
have
about that earlier because I heard it on the radio. I'm like, no, I
You wouldn't
probably
have pulled him?
I don't think I would have.
I would have.
I don't think I would have. I think y'all say, you know what, yo, we in the fire right now. I need you to learn on the job. You my first round pick. We got a first round pick out of you. You got to learn, bro. As much
Mhm.
as I want to put Davis Mills in, you got to go through this fire. Pull us out of the hill, dog. I
But okay,
believe in you.
so think about it like this. Even when they was on that losing streak, they brought Davis Mills in, and all Davis Mills had to do was come in and manage the game, and they went on that streak.
Yeah, he
They went on
started the
that streak
streak.
when CJ was in when he was in concussion protocol. So yeah,
Started
I
that
would have
streak.
pulled him. Like, you know what? I got to give, it's nothing against you. It's nothing personal. Like maybe if we get past this game, we'll put you back in for the next playoff game. But I got to go to Mills right here. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the next level.
And
And
I dig that, man. And the last thing I'm gonna say so we can move on. But I'm the petty in me. I love this shit because Texas fans been talking, man, Cooper Rush better than Dak. We got the best quarterback in Texas. Yeah, Davis Mills. Y'all literally calling for Davis Mills
right.
because y'all first round draft pick. Dak Prescott was a fourth round draft pick. This is y'all number one draft pick in the draft, right? He was number one,
Hmm.
and he playing like this.
Because it was between him and Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I, I bet y'all wish y'all had that when y'all scored now.
Or Bryce Young.
All
Bryce
Bryce
Young,
Young.
Bryce Young has gotten better. So,
Shit, what?
but let's talk about this next game. So the Broncos beat the Bills 33-30. Josh Allen 25 for 39, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bo Nix 26 for 46, 279, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Josh Allen is your boy. So who do you place the blame on is the reason why the Bills lost this game?
Place it on Josh Allen, man.
What? Not you.
I'm a dog, man.
Man,
But
not the Josh Allen fan.
I gotta keep it real though, man. I gotta keep it real. I gotta be honest. That's what they come for. They come for the real, the honesty. He like I've been saying, like you just ain't gonna beat the Bills. You gotta choke them boys out because yeah, he make his mistakes, but he gonna fight to the end. It
Mm,
was a couple of throws. I'm like, what the hell was that? Like the fumble before halftime. What was that? Why you not
mhm.
protecting the ball? Take the sack, bro. It's
Right.
before halftime. Take the sack.
Oh, you talking about he tried to take off in the middle of the field and lost the ball? And they
Lost
got
the
3 off of
ball.
that, and they got 3 points off of
They
that.
got 3 points.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Situational. Everything don't have to be a big play.
And
You
at
know
that
what?
point, it made it a 10-point game. It was 10 to
10 point.
yeah.
And then they got the ball back right at the hand.
Mm-hmm.
You on the road too. You in Denver. You
Right.
already can't breathe up. You can't breathe a mile high.
Altitude.
Altitude on your head.
Yeah.
Man, say, yeah, I put the blame on Josh Allen, even though his wide receivers could have made some plays for him, like Keon Coleman dropping that touchdown. That could have ended the game, or Brandon Cook securing the catch, even though I do think it was a catch. His knee hit the ground, he still had the ball, you know. But they said it was an interception. Then what really pissed me off was he stepped up in the pocket and he overthrew his tight end Knox.
Oh yeah, he had him on the rope in the
He
end zone.
had him. And if he catch that ball 9 times out of 10, he's gonna score.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, I put the blame on Josh Allen because even though he had the heart of a champion, he just made too many mistakes, man. Too many mistakes. And that the defense couldn't couldn't just keep on holding up like that, man. So even though they made some mistakes as well, but Josh Allen, he get the brunt of it for sure.
Yeah, I kind of put it on him. I'm not gonna lie to you. He balled out though. He was having a really good game. He was using his legs. He was hitting his receivers when they was catching the ball. I feel like he was having a really great game. But right before the half, like just get down. You don't need to run in the middle. I feel like Josh Allen kind of play like Caleb Williams. Like they be looking for the big splash play. Like just take what you can get and get down. Like let the quarter in. He didn't have to do that. Like you made it a 10-point game. And he did not have to do that. But yeah, I think I placed the blame on him. And I mean, of course, we seen him crying at the end at the end of the game. So he let his teammates down. I mean, you really did, honestly, you did.
He really, yeah, he did, man. And there's no excuse for that, man. When I seen your text come through, I was driving. I work, so I was trying to listen to it, but I was in and out of the truck too. And when I came back, I seen your text, but I ain't even want to respond.
Hey, look, I will say this game went to overtime, but I do want to talk about that call when the DB wrestled the ball away from Brandon Cooks. I think
Bruh,
Brandon Cooks was down by contact, and we see
down by
that a lot.
contact.
Yeah, I think we see a lot of that in the NFL. How at the end the DB was always trying to wrestle the ball away, but I really think he was. I think they got screwed on that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, that pretty much would have iced the game. You know what I mean? Like we down, game over. We
Right,
good. We run the clock out, kick out a little
kick the
field
field
goal.
goal in this game.
Let's go to the crib.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it was just so many. Then the pass interference. I was like, well, that wasn't no passing on
Now I ain't gonna lie, he was holding his arm.
but if you fighting, no, not that one. Uh uh what's his name? Tredavion White or whatever his name is, number 27.
Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, Tredavious White. It was one. I think it was like I think it was a pro trying to listen to it, and I went back and looked at the highlight. I'm like, man, they kind of fighting for position. Like I wouldn't have called that flag. I wouldn't have called that. And
Mhm.
I was hearing I think it was Troy whoever was on the call. They were like, nah, it's kind of ticky tack, but you kind of got to throw that flag. I'm like, damn, bro. But yeah,
The
it
team
was.
never even wanted to come down to put the game in the refs' hands. Like,
Mm-mm,
but you gotta
mm-mm.
think about it too. They were in field goal range. Honestly, Josh Allen didn't have to. He was trying, like I said, he was going for the good. So he was trying to ice the game. Like you didn't even have to throw the ball that far because y'all were already in field goal range. Like
Already in field
take
goal
the check downs, kick the field goal.
already in field goal
He was
range.
going for the splash play. He didn't have to go for the splash play right there.
And you got Matt
Touchdown.
Prater. You got Matt Prater as your kicker, and he used to play for Denver.
One of the clutches kickers in the
One
league.
whenever he kicked the ball, it's right down the middle. And I
Take
see
the
my
check
boy.
downs.
I see Rambo in the chat. I wanted y'all to get y'all ad kicked, Kinfolk. I did. I was hating on y'all boys. I was, but I gotta. Hey, y'all serious over there, man? Bo Nick's the truth, bro.
Speaking of Bo Nix, at the end of the game, we learned that Bo Nix will be out for the remainder of the
Mhm.
playoffs due to a broken ankle. Man, it's a heartbreaker to get this far with your team and you can't finish out the rest of the playoffs. This is a great chance for you to make the Super Bowl. It's prime. Like Josh Allen's not in it, Pat is not in it, Lamar is not in it. Like this is the perfect time. He go out on a broken ankle. Do you have confidence in the backup, Jared Stidham, to get the job done?
This is what I don't think they're gonna put it. What they playing at next week?
They the number one seed, so they playing home.
Playing at the crib. I'm gonna run screens. We said coaching matters. Sean
Mhm.
Payton is a great coach. I don't care wherever he wins. He just not gonna. So I think they're gonna lean heavily on the run, and I think they're gonna throw like screens, slants, crossing routes like that, and they have to take at least a few deep shots just to keep the defense honest. But I don't think he's gonna have like more than like 23, 25 passing attempts. I think they're
Mhm.
gonna have more rushing attempts than they have passing because you don't want to put that's a lot of pressure, dog. You're in an ALC championship game
Yeah.
and you only had 4 starts in your career and you've been in the league 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
They're not gonna put it in his hands. I think they're gonna lean heavily on the run. So the offensive line, they got to come to work. You got to open up them holes for your running back. And if they do that, the defense is so good, man, so damn good that they will win that game. That they can win that game.
Yeah, I think we just need Jared Stidham. He just got to come in and be a game manager. And like
Dog.
you said, I think they should lean heavily on that run game.
Mhm.
RJ Harvey and then JK Dobbins, he just his 21-day window just opened back up. So you got a
I'm
two-headed
back.
monster in that backfield. So
Mhm.
lean heavily on the run game because of course they gonna dare him to throw it. They all they gonna do is load the box because they know now y'all really can't do that. Y'all just can run the ball. So they gonna load the box, like you said. You gotta take those deep shots just to keep the defense honest and just so they not knowing what you're gonna do. Just make the throws. That's all I can say. You just have to make the throws.
Because if they don't, this shit can get out of hand.
Yeah.
The boys in New England, Jesus Christ.
I already
Both
told you
both
the Pats was
both of the
my
teams
pick.
you've been speaking on, Bo Nix and Drake May and the Pats. Both
Hmm.
teams you've been calling out. You were telling me to watch them. I'm like, nah, I'm up. I don't know. Hey man, they last both weeks in the
Last
AFC.
one standing. I keep trying to tell you. But yeah, man, that's unfortunate. I really hate that for Bo Nix. I wanted to see a really good game. I think it's still gonna be an okay game, but Bo Nix just takes that team to the next level. Honestly, like
Man,
he,
that
he
boy,
got
that
that
boy
dog in him for
hard.
real.
He got hard. And that's what I'm saying. He didn't even play well, but he got hard.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, no, he did play well. I was thinking about Drake May. Bo Nix played good. Boy played on a broken ankle. Whenever he broke that ankle, like what? I didn't even see it happen. I just
I
seen
didn't see it
him.
happen, but they said it happened on that last play. I think it must have happened. You remember when he took the kneel down? When he ran
Mhm.
to the side and took the kneel down, so the kick it must have happened right there.
That's crazy, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into this next game. We gotta talk about your other boy, Caleb Williams and the Bears.
Hmm.
So the Rams defeat the Bears 20-17. Matthew Stafford 20 for 42, 258 yards. Caleb Williams 23 for 42, 257 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Um, Talk to me about this game, and then I'm gonna get into what I want to say.
All right. So the game was exciting to me. And what's his name? Moore, number two
DJ
for
Moore.
DJ Moore. This is why his ass is in Chicago, quitting
Hmm.
on routes and shit.
Hmm.
You a hell of a talent, but that's why they got your ass up out of Carolina. They
Oh,
trying to
you
get
talking
your
about what old boy jumped the route?
yeah. You trying to slow down and run behind. No, man, run what we call, bro. Don't add lib. Run what we call, bro. The hell is you doing? The season on the line.
Nah, for real.
But man, it's growing pains. I think Caleb Williams, he made a few mistakes. Definitely could have played better, but he played good too. I mean, hell, I don't.
One thing I can say about the Bears, I think that can be too aggressive at times, especially when I was looking at that first series. But you know what? Ben Johnson he's kind of like that. He plays that style of football. He's real gutsy. He's gonna go for it. So I think, to be honest with you, him and Caleb is a match made in heaven because Caleb is a big play, big splash type of player. So literally they're like a match made in heaven.
That boy
But
is not gonna say it.
what I didn't like, it was like the first series. It was 4th and 3, and they was on their own 23-yard line, meaning they were in field goal range. They went for it on take the points. It's 0-0. Why are you going for it on fourth down in the first quarter?
Let me tell you something. I'm up because you just said it. Ben Johnson, where did he come from? Detroit. What do Detroit do? Let they nuts hang. They gonna go for it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Him and what's Detroit head
Dan
coach?
Campbell.
Dan Campbell. They was a match made in heaven. That's what they like to do.
Yeah.
They like to go for it. What? Fourth and how many? Go
Well,
for it.
but honestly, 4th and 3 is 0-0. You on your own 23-yard line. Take the points.
Hmm.
We got the whole football game. Take the points.
And if you think about it, that's what got Detroit ass whooped last year. Going for it.
Yeah, going for it. Take the
Going for it.
points.
That's why they went to the crib. So the head coach, he need to get better situationally, and so do Cam. So do Cam. I mean, yeah.
Caleb.
So Caleb Williams, he got to do the same thing. Like learn when to take the easy play. It ain't
Take the
everything ain't got to be
touchdown.
no splash play, bro. Everything ain't got to be. It looked good because I was in your
Mhm.
goddamn chat when you threw that touchdown. Like Caleb Evan Williams.
When he ran backwards and threw across his body, that's what I'm saying though. Like that was luck. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a good play, but I'm he's that big splash type of quarterback.
But it's not luck because we seen it every year in college. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he do. But all he did was okay. I see the back of that pylon. Just throw it to the back pylon. If my wide receiver get it, he get it. If not, it's an incomplete pass.
And the
Well,
game was over because it was fourth down. It was 4th and 4.
yeah.
So if he get it, good. But if he don't, game is over. That is a gutsy throw at a big pivotal moment.
And
I'm
he
not
got,
throwing that ball.
but that's what I'm saying. Like he got to learn to be conservative. You know what I'm saying?
But
He got to learn to be conservative.
overall, I think both defenses played well.
Oh man.
The Bears was all over Stafford. They had Puka in handcuffs yesterday. He only had 5 receptions for 56 yards. But like I said, this game ended up going to overtime and Caleb threw that interception at the end. And then of
Yeah.
course the Rams get the walk-off field goal and they go on to the next round. But like I said,
Mm.
it was a great game. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a good game. Like I said, Caleb played well, but it's just those throws that he be taking sometimes. It stresses me out.
It's wild, man. And let me tell you something. I think I was the AOC, man. The AOC really could be a real gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
The AOC is about to be a real gauntlet. You got Denver, New England, you got Kansas City, you got Baltimore, you got Bengals if they get their defense together, you got Buffalo. You know what I mean? Like that's just six off the top of my head. I'm really not even thinking. That's just six off the top of my head.
Right.
The AOC, man, this was at Houston. If they get their ass together at the quarterback position and on the offensive line, it's like everybody's not gonna be able to make the playoffs.
They're not.
Everybody's not gonna be able to make the playoffs in the AFC. This was Houston's best chance, and they squandered it, dog. I don't know
Squandered.
why I just went back to Houston because we talk about different teams, but just in talking in general, they
Mhm.
squandered. This is a hell of a man. This was a hell of a
No
chance.
Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, no Josh Allen. You literally got second year quarterbacks that's gonna get ready to go to the Super Bowl. Drake May in his second year. Well, Bo Nix not even. I was gonna say, but I forgot Bo Nix is out. But Drake May is in his second year.
And as good as New England defense is, they not Houston's defense.
No.
Houston has a legendary defense. All these boys young.
Mm-hmm.
They young. Man, say yeah. I'm excited for this weekend. I'm excited for this
Me too.
weekend.
I'm ready too. I'm ready. But we gotta talk about this last game.
All right.
We gotta talk about this Seahawks and 49ers game. It was
Mm.
total domination from start to finish. The Seahawks beat the 49ers 41-6. Brock Purdy, 15 for 27, 147 yards, one interception. Sam Darnold, 12 for 17, one touchdown. And of course, Kenneth Walker was going off over there. We talked about it earlier in the show.
What was Sam doing on numbers?
12 for 17.
Okay.
He didn't
How
really
many
throw the
yards?
ball. He didn't have to throw the ball when Kenneth Walker had 16 carries for
Yeah.
119 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. He was doing this thing.
But I ain't gonna lie, I tuned out of this game. It was a total
Yeah,
blowout.
it got boring.
Yeah, it was a total blowout. Like
Yeah.
it's not much to talk about in this game. I already said this last week when we did pick'ems. I said 49ers don't have the horses to run with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They have a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball. Of course, Kittle was done for the rest of the season. On the defense, Fred Warden been out, Michael Williams. Really the only receiver that had over there was Ricky Pearsall and you had C-Mac. So they really they don't have the horses on offense.
Yeah, it finally caught up with them, man. Y'all had a good run. But
Yeah,
that
they had
was
a great season.
great season. But
Great
man,
season. Kyle Shanahan is I think he should get coach of the year. Like with a team like that, Coach Kyle Shanahan, I think he's just a great coach all the way around.
Yeah,
He's definitely the quarterback whisperer for sure. But to
right.
take that team as far as he did this year, I really think that he should get coach of the year.
He definitely should be either he either be the semifinalist or because I swear to you, I'm not kidding. I got to give it to Babel.
Oh, I like Verbal too.
I got to give it to Babel, man, because he got the New England have a young team. Ain't no
Mhm.
way that he could be this good so soon.
No, that's true.
49ers got veterans and they hurt. And Kyle, he did a hell of a job. But we seen this year after year after year after year. Y'all get to a certain point and y'all just bust y'all ass because y'all really be talking shit too. I ain't gonna let y'all off the hook because 49ers got, yeah, we made it to an NFC championship. We made it to a Super Bowl. But y'all ain't won one since what, 1994, 1995.
Mhm.
Y'all streak longer than ours. Yeah,
Oh
y'all
yeah, they
mad, but
right up
y'all.
there with us, but they, everybody gonna talk trash.
Yeah, I'm with that. So I'm loving that too. 49ers and the Texans, man, y'all made my weekend. Y'all made my weekend, man. A whole lot of y'all back to back weeks. Eagles, 49ers, Houston. It's just been beautiful. It's been beautiful. And but as we were saying, Kyle is definitely in a running for coach of the year. He did a hell of a job. Y'all just ain't had that firepower, bro. It's not y'all fault. Injuries happen. It's not y'all fault. But just not y'all year neither.
So let me ask you about my boy Sam Darnold. Do you still think he a game manager or is he a game changer?
I still think he's a game manager.
Wow.
I think he's a game. See, because I'm with the same mindset of Cam Newton. Like, it's nothing wrong. I would rather have a game manager than a game changer because a game changer is like a Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like a Lamar Jackson. That's what I think game changers are. I would rather have a game manager like a Troy Aikman or got doggone people like that. So I don't blame Sam Donald because you have to manage the game. And when it get crucial, that's what you want because you can't lean on your athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Vick, he wasn't like if you look at Michael Vick, he was a game changer, but his passing stats like he was like 53% completions. Like that's bad, bro.
Mhm.
Cam Newton, the same thing. Like you was in the 50s in completions and your touchdown to interception ratio was bad, but you can run the ball, so it kind of overlooked some certain things. You know what I mean? And then your game changes don't last in the NFL at the quarterback position for a long time. You might get 9 years. You know what I'm saying? 10 good years,
Mhm.
and then it's like your athletic ability is gone. I need you to be a game manager now, but that dog in you won't allow you to be a game manager.
Mhm.
Like you still think you can make plays. Caleb Williams is a game changer. He want to make play after play after. Give me a game manager any day of the week.
The only reason why I think he's a game changer is like we talked about this before offline. Like
Mhm.
you went to two different teams and have carried both of these teams a long way. Both times with the bike, he did it with the Vikings and he did it with the Seahawks in two different systems, two different coaches, two different styles. So to me, I'm like he's changed the game. When I say change the game, meaning like the record proves itself. Like
Okay.
he's had very good records with both of those teams. Like, and
Okay.
if I'm the Vikings, I would have never let him go.
Okay. So we just defining it differently. That's
Yeah,
all it
yeah, we
is.
defining it
We
differently.
just we just defining it different. So I can agree with you with that, and you ain't get no argument from me, no pushback at all. I'm with that. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
two different systems in both teams. I mean, he had. Now, granted, I will say this. Now, when he was with the Vikings, he had Brian Flores on the other side over there, and we all know how Brian Flores defense is. But like we were talking about earlier, nobody was talking about the Seahawks defense when the season first started.
Mm.
So they really leaning on that offense over there. So like I said, to me, I think Sam Darnold is just a game changer just based off of he went to two different systems and he's had both of those teams in contention.
And I didn't even think Seattle was going to make the playoffs because I know when the season started, um, DeMarcus Norris had made a slick ass comment or something like, I'm only going to win the Super Bowl in Dallas."
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm like, "Motherfucker, you went to Seattle, bro. What they ain't got nothing over there."
but he was
That's
throwing
what I was
shade.
saying. And then they just because last year they looked iffy to me. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Something just happened and the switch just flipped and they just turned the fuck up. They turned up.
They been my pick. They been my pick for the Super Bowl all year. I think the
Yeah.
Seahawks is gonna do it. But if y'all are still here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Of course, especially if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button as well. We're gonna go ahead and get into this last thing. We're gonna get into pick'ems. But before we get into pick'ems, I want to briefly talk about last night. If everybody watched the Natty, the national championship last night, Indiana beat Miami. What you think about that game last night?
That's a good ass game.
Good
That's a
game.
good game, dog. That was a good game. But hey, a tiger never changes his stripes. You can't change your stripes. And Beck did what Beck do, make a mistake in a crucial moment.
Carson Beck is absolutely trash to me. I'm sorry. He's never been that guy. He
Come
wasn't that
on.
guy for me when he played for Georgia.
Nah, Georgia defense won them. That you know what I'm saying? Them championships. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All you need to do is not turn the rock over. Like, why would you throw the ball like that in that moment? You don't even need to. Just
He
dirt
threw
it
it in double coverage.
in
It was
double
literally
coverage,
it was
bro.
literally double coverage.
And it was underthrown
Yeah.
to where the DB even slowed down to pick it off. He wasn't even. Come on, dog. But overall, the game. And Indiana, hey, like we were speaking before the show, Indiana, this
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 is
is
the
kind of
first time in school history they've ever won a natty. Like I was going for them. They the underdog. It's hard to have a perfect season, to have your quarterback be the Heisman winner and y'all win a national championship. Like that in college, that is commendable. Like nobody ain't have Alabama ever did it. They ever went undefeated and won
hmm
a natty. But
Yeah, see,
but one of that was the quarterback, the Heisman winner.
yeah, but they've done it because 9 times in 10, like USC have done it. Like that used to be the model. Every it didn't used to be 16 games. It only used to be like 11 to 12 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you didn't have a playoff system. You just had the regular season and then the bowl season,
Right.
which is you have the regular season and the two top teams after the regular season, they go to the championship game.
Mhm.
Ain't no knockout series. The top two teams in college football are in the championship. So you only play like 11 to 12 games. I would
Right.
say I would say between 10 to 12 games. That's all you played. That's it. And we've never seen anything like this. This is different. Go 16 and 0.
It's hard. That's hard to do in college. And they went through a gauntlet. They went through Ohio State. They went even though Alabama ain't been no juggernaut this year, but they went through Alabama, they went through Oregon, and then now they went through Miami. So
Oregon, or,
they had some teams to go through.
Oregon is like the Buffalo Bills to me. Yeah,
Are they?
y'all be showing out in the regular season, but when it get down to the nitty gritty, time for y'all to win, y'all don't show up, bro.
That was Bo Nick's team.
Yeah, yeah. The head coach Dan Lannon over there in Oregon, but this is his MO. Like he always have a top offense. Wherever he's been at, he's always had a top offense, and they just not getting the job done, bro.
Now you're gonna have a lot of kids want to go to Indiana. They're gonna get a lot of recruits just off of this
And you
game.
know who they big donor is? The biggest donor over there,
Who?
Mark Cuban.
Oh, really?
Yup.
He from Indiana?
I went to school at.
I was trying to figure out why Lil Uzi was out there. I'm like, is he from Indiana or he just? I wonder if he's like
I
a
think he was out there with Mark. No, I think he was out there with the quarterback. Because Lil Uzi from Philadelphia, right? The quarterback from Miami. They had some kind of relationship or something. I forgot what
But he
happened.
had a Fernando jersey.
Yeah, he had one friend, right? They
Yeah.
had some kind of relationship or
Oh,
something
okay.
happened. Yeah, something happened and they became cool. I think something went viral or something. They became cool and shit like that.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's get into pick'ems. We got one more week of pick'ems. Of course, the next pick'ems will be for the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and get to the last pick'ems. Um, of course, on the Sunday game at 2 p.m., we got the Broncos versus the Patriots. Who you think gonna take that game?
Now, man, I'm going New England. I think Denver is gonna be the same position as the 49ers was in last week. Like y'all lost a key piece to y'all machine, to y'all engine. And if that piece not there, the engine not gonna run the same.
That's
And
true.
Stidham can do his thing and play simple and smart, but New England, man, they gonna apply pressure.
Oh, absolutely.
Huh?
I said, oh, absolutely.
When they seen CJ could have handled that pressure because they weren't bringing that pressure at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But when they seen, like, I think going into halftime, they brought it a few times. It was like, oh, he look how he reacted. They brought it almost every time. They blitzed so much. That was the highest percentage they blitzed in all year, all year. And CJ just couldn't handle it, man. They offensive line couldn't handle it. So I'm going to New England to bring that pressure because they're gonna confuse the hell out of Stidham. What is Stidham, whatever his name is.
Cheers to them. Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
gonna
going to
confuse the hell out of him.
Patriots. Patriots have been my pick for the AFC all year.
Mhm.
Especially with Patrick Mahomes and Lamar being out, the Pats has been my pick. So of course I'm going Patriots to beat the Broncos. I think it's gonna be a very decent game. But and I didn't know the Patriots was 14-3. They both 14-3.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be a great game. Like I said, if Stidham can just lean on that run game and make the throws that he needs to make, I think it'll be a good game. But I think ultimately, I think Pats get the win.
yeah.
All right, next game we got the Rams versus the Seahawks. Who you taking in this game? It's gonna be a defense on defense game.
It's gonna be a defensive game, but man, I gotta. I'm kind of on the fence, dog.
Rams on the road, just so you know.
Seattle. I ain't left. Seattle for the break. They playing in Seattle. Seattle.
Yeah, they the top seed in the NFC. They the number one
For real?
seed.
I thought the Rams. No, the Rams.
No.
They wasn't. They. Ah, you right.
Seahawks are 14-3. Rams are 12-5. Remember they had the bye
Ooh,
week.
I'm tripping. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I'm going with that 12 man, dog. That defense nasty.
Yeah.
They disrespectful, man. I'm going Seattle. Hands down. Easy game.
Yeah, like I said, Seahawks has been my pick for the NFC. So my two picks that I feel like the two teams to go that's gonna represent the Super Bowl, I've had them picked all year. They the last four standing.
She thinks she Nostradamus, y'all. She really
I'm just saying like this. I watch football for real. I don't just get on here and just be talking, but
I know that's right.
I think we're gonna see some really good games. I'm kind of sad we don't get a Saturday game, but all the games
Yeah.
are on Sunday. So
And I'm cool with that because I'm off on Sundays. I'll be working on Saturdays, so I'll be having to listen to that shit. So I'm cool with that.
yeah. So next week we will be back on Monday. I didn't do the show yesterday because, like I said, the national championship was on. So I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. But we will be back next Monday, same time, 5:30 Central Time. So make sure y'all are here to enjoy the show. And again, we appreciate everybody for pulling up the pod. If you watch this back, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe
Wait,
to the channel.
hold on. I know you want to get up out of here, but I don't see Terrence in these comments nowhere.
Oh, he probably hiding that.
Oh yeah. That's probably what he doing. He probably hiding shit.
Yeah, he had,
watching behind the curtain.
They like to come in here. They like to come in here late when the show be over. They have to watch it back.
Shout out to the Texas fans, man. I got a lot of love for y'all. Boy.
Catch us next week, same time, 5:30. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go watch the Rockets. Rockets play Spurs tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
Got a rivalry going on. So, all right, y'all.
Wimpy, my favorite player in the league right now, but his ass going down tonight.
Yeah, we got to ride with H-Town. But all right, y'all. Good night. We'll see y'all next week.